Everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now for today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at 7 secret tricks in Clash Royale that will help you win. Only a handful of players in the world know about these secret Clash Royale tricks. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, then show your support by hitting that like button and helping this episode break over 3.5 thousand likes. Also to mention, I'm doing a massive gift card giveaway, giving away over 30 Amazon gift cards in August alone. If you guys want a chance at winning these Amazon gift cards, then make sure to be subscribed to all 3 of my channels and to comment on the videos you're watching that you want an Amazon gift card. Now before the episode starts, I have a huge announcement. Now for the past couple of weeks, I've been getting many comments of you guys asking for merchandise. Now for a Clash Royale channel, selling merchandise might be a bit weird considering that I'm a Clash Royale channel that doesn't have face cam. But I talked to my manager and he said to me that if my channel does well for the next 2 months, I could possibly get merchandise sold on my channel, which I think is really cool. And if you guys would enjoy that, then please let me know by commenting your opinion down below. I'm just very curious to find out if you guys would actually buy or like the idea of my channel having merchandise. But anyways, let's get stuck in today's episode, taking a look at 7 epic Clash Royale secret tricks that will help you win games. Alright, so at number 1 is using the clone spell to dodge things. Now a very cheeky thing to do with the clone spell is that, let's say for example, your Sparky is rolling down the map about to cross the enemy side when all of a sudden an incoming rocket is about to hit your Sparky. What you can do if you really need that Sparky is clone the Sparky, and if you place a clone spell with the right timing, because when the clone spell affects another card, it shifts the card, the Sparky will end up actually dodging the rocket. And of course, this tactic doesn't have to be with the rocket only. It can also work with other attacking spells like fireballs, arrows, as long as your timing is correct. Number 2, pig pushing. Now pig pushing is a simple strategy that players use to make their cards move a bit quicker. Now a common card that gets pig pushed around is the Hog Rider. So this is how pig pushing works. When you're spawning down a card that is not super fast, like a Hog Rider or a Knight, by placing down a quicker card, like a Goblin card, placing the Goblins behind the slower card, you can make the card that is getting pig pushed go quicker. All you're really doing with this strategy is pushing slower cards with quicker cards. The most common card to pig push is the Hog Rider. Pig pushing reduces the time that the Hog Rider needs to get to the enemy tower, and by doing this, your Hog Rider will often get an extra hit into the enemy tower, and that's why this strategy is so effective. Number 3, kiting. Now whenever you're faced with a very heavy card that is slow, like a P.E.K.K.A or a Golem, or even a Knight, if you have a cheap card, like a Skeleton card or a Goblin card, by placing these cards at the very middle on the side of your map, if an enemy card is entering your zone, then the card will end up following the card that you placed at the middle of your map. And by doing this tactic, the enemy cards will not travel directly to your crown tower, giving your towers more time to damage the incoming enemy cards. Number 4, cards with extra range. Now some cards in Clash Royale have a secret range buff that you don't know about. The cards with this secret range buff include the Prince and the Guard cards. Now the Guards have spears, which give them a secret 0.5 tower range buff, and because the Prince uses a long lance as his weapon, he is also given a 0.5 hidden range buff. Now what this means is that when the Prince and the Guards are attacking other cards, like Valkyries, if the Valkyrie is attacking other cards with their 360-degree splash effect, the Guards and Prince can actually attack the Valkyrie without getting damaged back. Now this hidden range buff might not seem like the biggest advantage, but it's good to know for certain scenarios. When against decks with a lot of splash damage, these 2 cards with their extra range can avoid a lot of damage because of this ability. Number 5, splash damage poke. Now splash damage poke is a very cool skill that can only be used in one scenario. Let's say for example, the enemy crown tower is on very low HP, like 5 to 20 HP. And you have the bomb tower in your deck. If an enemy card is walking by the crown tower, if you place your bomb tower, if you've taken down 1 other crown towers, you'll be given the option to place your bomb tower at their side of the map. And if the enemy card that is walking by their low HP crown tower, by placing your bomb tower at the middle of their side, your bomb tower can attack the enemy card that is walking by the crown tower, and because of the bomb tower's splash damage, it can also end up just barely poking the enemy crown tower, taking it out. I've seen this done a couple of times. It's very difficult and specific to do, but it's just a cool tip to know if you're lacking spells in your deck and the enemy crown tower is on low HP. Number 6, elixir counting. What players should do that most players don't do is elixir count. Once you face your opponent for a good 1 minute, if you're a skilled player, you should have it memorized what the enemy cards are. And by doing so, you can build a pattern in your head so that you know what your opponent can place down next. Elixir counting is also great to know because it gives you the knowledge if it's okay or not okay to go for a counter push or an ambush. Elixir counting is difficult to do. It requires multitasking because not only do you have to place down your own cards effectively, but you also have to be counting what your opponent is spending. It's a very difficult skill, but if it is mastered, you can easily dominate your opponents. Finally, at number 7 is proper deck building. Now it's very important to know what a Clash Royale deck should have and what it should not have. I'm gonna tell you guys an acronym that is perfect for knowing if your Clash Royale deck has every type of card that is needed to not allow for a weakness in your deck. Alright, so I'm about to list every single type of card that every deck should have. First of all, each deck needs a low elixir card. Like a skeleton or a goblin, you just need a low elixir troop. You need at least one ranged troop. Anti-air is needed. Next up, you need at least one high hit point troop in your deck. So a tank, like a golem, a lava hound, or a giant. You also need at least one flying troop in your deck. I personally believe that you can replace a flying troop with another anti-air card. The two work just fine. But you also need at least one damaging spell. When an opponent gets a massive push and all the cards are cluttered together, if you don't have a spell like a poison spell or a fireball, it's very difficult to take out heavy pushes. And the last thing that every deck needs is one countering card. By countering card, I mean splash cards like Valkyries, Wizards, and Bombers. Every deck must have the contents that I just listed, or else that deck will be susceptible to one weakness. Well, those were 7 secret tricks that will help you win in Clash Royale. Many players don't even have the knowledge about these tips, and they're so vital. As a 2-year experienced Clash Royale player, it's very important to know these 7 tips. They will help you win in Clash Royale, making your decks better built and making your playstyle more flexible. And if you guys enjoyed today's episode, found it entertaining, and you want more content, then make sure to leave a big fat thumbs up, and let's try to break over 3.5 thousand likes, which would be absolutely amazing. A massive Amazon gift card giveaway, giving away over 30 Amazon gift cards in August alone. And for a chance to win, all you have to do is be subscribed to all 3 of my channels: this channel, Top 5 Nation, and iYouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.
You to share.